Tune in, turn up, the clock's ticking fast. Crypto secrets from the future and past. Magic got the spark, Dave's got the flow. Right in the blockchain, wherever it goes. The Crypto Magic Hour, feel the power. Counting coins as we print every hour. VV Magic, Dave's on the scene. Crypto dreams in a digital gleam. Oh yeah, the Crypto Magic Hour.
Crypto Magic Hour.
Did that seem to, oh my gosh, I just forgot about that. Did that seem to cut out short today?
No, it always goes the Crypto Magic Hour. Yeah, no, it was good. Hey, yo, shout out to Emoji. Just want to say thanks for streaming on your channel today too, Emoji. We very much appreciate it. We hooked you up in the StreamYard, so I just want to say thanks, bro. Like, super, super solid of you to be able to volunteer your channel so that we could stream, bro. Thank you. But what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Crypto Magic Hour. You know, it's Monday. I see the like stress in Magic's face. She's like, I told him not to do it. Did he really do it or no? I'm not really sure.
Oh, that was the first thing that I looked at when I get on the stream. Best believe that's the first thing I looked at.
Yeah, but shout out to Emoji for obviously being, he's always the first one in here, man. He's hella supportive. So Emoji, we appreciate you, bro. Thank you. What's good, everybody? Magic, what's up? What's cooking?
He went to check. That's funny.
Of course he did. That was the point, oh my God. That was the point.
I'd like to say, you know, Dave's personal assistant here reporting for duty.
Yo,
Sir?
chill out. It's not like I literally asked you to do like I don't know how many things. I literally said just pretend to be somebody else that you're not. Go into a Discord, ask to be able to switch this, and this up, and then we can maybe make some money. You know, nothing nefarious.
And I said, that sounds really scammy.
You're like, that sounds really scammy. I'm like, technically no, because the Junie account has a gold pass. We didn't hear back from them, did we? I think they might have looked at the mindshare and they were like, oh, 95% Dave? Okay, no, you don't qualify. It is what it is. Listen, the biggest NFT mint of the year is coming up to, well, hopefully going to be the biggest. As of right now, Kaito was probably the largest one, but there's the biggest one tomorrow. Magic, I've spent a lot of money. Tomorrow's going to be a very busy day. I spent a lot of money. You know, the quacks we've been talking about?
I saw you like gave birth to a duck now?
Yeah, I totally gave birth to a duck. Are you going to congratulate us? That was me and Lily Phillips. Me and Gex had like a real baby that popped out of a balloon. So I'm just planting seeds.
Just out here.
I'm just out here. You know what I mean? When cameo access, Magic? When cameo?
No.
Access? This is what you have to look forward to. What do you mean?
Exactly.
Come
I'm like,
on.
I'm excited for all that.
But yeah, no. So the Quacks, the Wall Chain team has their official NFT collection dropping tomorrow, and I am just trying to kind of. I think, like when I'm, you know me, right? Like when I'm a believer in something, like that's where I put my time, my effort, and my money. So it's a very selective mint, right? Like I'm one person, so like I can only have one allocation, and there's different stages that you can get into. Stage one is the only guaranteed one. So I've just been going around and trying to buy up people's allocations who either didn't have the money or that maybe wanted to make a little bit of money on it initially, because I think this thing's going to go. It's a $400 mint, which is kind of nuts when you really think about it. What, like $400 in today's day and age? Back in 2021, not big of a deal, but $400
it was to me. That's when I said no to a Secret Rare Spidey. Boy, was that dumb.
Oh my God, for real?
Oh my God, do you see his title? Do you see his name?
Yes, don't bring him on yet. Wait, he needs like a prop. We need send like walk-on music. You know what I'm saying? So like,
oh, we don't even have it so you can see our display names too.
Oh, wait. Is that something that is that like a setting that we need to like fix? Why do I see it on all my other streams? No? Well, maybe I don't. Don't bring 57. Wait, I need to make sure first off, this is why I don't get cooked. That it was the recurring one that it's literally on at 12:57. But yeah, guys, we got a special guest today. We're gonna be chatting. That's so good. 57 alarm Poppy. Y'all don't know who it is yet. He's backstage. We're gonna bring him on in a
I'm
hot
pretty sure
second.
some people have figured it out. The
You
regulars
figured it
know.
out. You figured it out. Yeah, emoji. I'm always proud when people start playing with AI. So yeah, would love to obviously hear what you got cooking. Come to How I Met My Robot on Wednesday. Would love. I know Magic's not there. I know everybody comes to see VV Magic. You know what I mean? I get it. I totally understand. Meanwhile, I run like crazy. I'm like, I gotta shower. I gotta look good for this show. You know. Meanwhile, people just come to see you. Let's be serious. And your 80s get up.
I'm feeling a little Mariah today.
Yeah, I'm saying you got your hoops going on. You got the ponytail cooking. You are 80s baby right now. Not that we're that old. I'm just saying, like, you could still live retro. But yeah, the wall chain thing we'll get into after. But long story short, I'm essentially like waiting to like I've been waiting for this for a minute. So tomorrow's gonna be a big day. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please for the
What is up, my
57
brother
alarm
and sister?
Poppy, what's good, Max?
57 alarm Poppy in the building. I made it on time, y'all. I was on time
Let's
today. Let's go.
Let's go.
Magic, I'm loving the vibe. Looking like no one told me it was gonna be this way. Loving the vibe. What's up, y'all?
Max, all she's missing in the background is like lasers from like the elementary school photo shoots. You know what I'm talking about? And like you'd be good. Yeah. All's good, bro. What's going on with you, man? You've been a busy bee lately, bro. Like,
bro.
Yeah, tell me, bro. Tell me everything that's been going on. I want to hear because this is going to relate back to crypto. Because Max, I got a firsthand look at whatnot like that I've never seen before this past Friday. So we're gonna have a lot to chat about. But yeah, what's been going with you?
For sure. I see Moji in the comments. What's up, Big Moj? Yeah, man. So there's been something that had been on my mind for a while, and I what's AI? Allen Iverson, bro. Look up Allen Iverson, one of the greatest to ever do it.
Don't forget Spud Webb, by the way. Don't forget Spud Webb, by the way. We still have to discuss Spud Webb, by the way. That's
yeah.
I just remembered. But yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, no, and I with Magic and Janie, I finally got like, I don't even know if it's the courage. It was just one of those things like, you know what, F it. I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. I'm gonna shoot the shot. Shot the shot. I presented it in a way where I presented it to where it was like a no-brainer. You know, like it's a no-brainer. You would be like not smart to not do it.
So give people context, like what did you present like into who? So people maybe like that are maybe new.
My bad. For everybody that's new, I had been working with VV Digital Collectibles. For whoever doesn't know, go ahead and look at VV Digital Collectibles, digital collectible company. This is where most of this community comes from. They mainly focus on digital assets. So you can have collectibles in AR, you can put them out, you can take pictures with them and stuff. But also when they go to conventions, they sell physical merch. Now, VV has fans around the world. When I say worldwide, everywhere in the world, there's VV fans. And not everybody is privileged enough or just has the time to go to these conventions where we sell physical exclusives that you can only get at the convention. Now, for years, and I know Magic is part of this too, we had people hitting us up. Hey, can you get me such and such? Can you get me such and such? Yep. Can you get this for me? And can you send it over? I'll pay you and whatever. And that was beautiful, and we could only accommodate that for so long until our suitcases just couldn't, we just couldn't do it. We couldn't help everybody.
Help people remember carrying boxes.
Yeah. It got to the point. Go ahead, Magic. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's not what broke my leg. I'm making a joke, but I was carrying heavy boxes full of comic books throughout New York.
That's crazy.
For people that wanted to get their hands on this exclusive merch that you can only get in cons, right? So after thinking about it for a while, I was like, I don't know that you get that like angel and devil, and you're like, no, you shouldn't do it. They're gonna say no, you should do it. It's helpful, you get that like
imposter syndrome.
Yeah. And so finally, I was like, this just makes too much sense to not like go for it. And so I pitched it to David, like, hey David, it makes a lot of sense for us to be able to get this merch out to people. Sales wise, it just makes total sense. And community wise, community sentiment, it would be awesome for people to be able to get stuff that they can't get otherwise with the whatnot.
Yeah.
We spoke about it. He was like, yeah, that makes total sense. So write up a proposal, give me the details of how you plan to do it, stuff like that, and we'll talk. Did all that, had the talk, had a meeting, and our first one was in China, which was amazing.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Crazy. So you flew to China and hosted the show, the Whatnot show from China.
So it was funny because I had to make a quick pivot because I had all my marbles in this Hong Kong show, right? Everything was gonna pop off in Hong Kong. We were ready to go. I had everything planned out to a T. Come to find out, Whatnot is not allowed in Hong Kong. I was like, this is gonna look so bad. I remember testing Magic like, holy, yeah. What am I gonna do? So I was thinking, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of auctioning, because Whatnot is live auctions. Instead of running live auctions, I'm gonna open up the Whatnot store where I'm not necessarily live, but the store is open. So we can leave all the merch here in the States. The store will be open. When we get back, we'll come back with the China exclusives that were purchased, and then we can ship them from here. So that was the first of its kind, the first show. It wasn't really a show. We opened the store for the first time. The VV Whatnot, the whole thing we opened up in Hong Kong with the Hong Kong exclusive merch. And then I don't know if you remember, but like literally a week later, it was New York Comic Con. So it was just
less than a week.
Yeah. So there is where we did the first show with the New York exclusives. So anybody who purchased that week, you had your choice of Hong Kong merch and New York merch all together. And and that's where it took off from there, bro.
Bro, we're gonna have to rename you. It ain't gonna be a 57 alarm pod. There's a new moniker. It's gonna be like Mogul Max out here, bro. Like to be able to make that pivot like that, where you're like, oh shit, no Hong Kong, like. That's a hard pivot, and then Comic-Con on top of that, which is kind of nuts.
Bro.
Speaking of all over the world, we got Germany in the house. Hey, buddy.
Oh, let's go. So Max and guys, this will tie back to crypto. I promise you. Just give it a little time, but like I think this is important, so you get to see kind of the landscape of where digital collectibles are. Right. And kind of like where things are evolving. And you're going to hear some crazy stories. But Max, I'll self-admit before I get thrown under the bus for it, I have not been able to tune into. How many shows have you run so far?
We've done 4 total.
Okay. So I have not tuned into any of them yet. And I don't know if people have here. So I would love for you to obviously plug it, number one. And number two, you got to tell me, like, I need to understand how it is on the other side, because what I experienced on Friday night at my sister's house after dinner, watching my cousin showed, like, he runs a Whatnot store, but he was showing me some of these other digital cards, like of cards selling for $15,000, $20,000, $50,000 every 90 seconds, bro. I was like, this is not a normal, this is crazy. I've never seen something like this before. Wild. But how's it been going for you?
So I want to preface everything by saying I really believe that live social shopping is the future.
Facts.
You know how people have like Amazon addictions. People just like impulse buy stuff off of Amazon just because it's on their phone. Now imagine tying like a persona to that, like somebody, a influencer that you like, or somebody that you know, or stuff like that. It just becomes like fast, like it becomes exponential. Your propensity to want to buy something just because of impulse, because you want to support somebody, it's crazy. It's nuts. If you sell something or you have product, I would highly encourage you to start your whatever it is, whether eBay Live, Whatnot, TikTok Shop. Get started now, because this is going to be something massive in the next, I would even say 3 to 5 years. Start now. With that said, on the I'm sorry, what was the question? Because I wanted to get that out before.
No, you're good. I just wanted to see essentially how it was going. But in the meantime, if you're asking if Vivi's married or if Vivi Magic is married, yes, she's married. So sorry, Sachin, can't help you, bro. It is what it is. But no, Max, I just wanted to see genuinely like how is it going, because I want to talk about like what it's like on the other side, and maybe kind of tie that to the digital collectible realm, and then we'll talk about like government shutdown stuff like later, whatever. But like,
Sure.
I wanted you on here because like I want to know what it's like on the other side, because it was wild to watch.
Yeah. So it became such an experience. Now, mind you, I'm doing this in conjunction with Janie, and I do want to say major shout out to Janie for being a huge component to me, even, and Magic, to be honest, to getting the courage to even starting this. Janie is, when I say I got me, like, I won the lottery with my wife, she has been so helpful. She helps me package these things. She helps me run the shows. I just want to get that out. I love my wife so much, and I'm so
Shout out to
grateful for all that
Jamie.
help. But
Let's go.
yeah, when we first started, remember we started with the store initially. So like, I remember being in Hong Kong, and you know when you start something, and like, remember I pitched it to David. So I was still kind of like, seeing if it was gonna work or not. Like, dang, I hope this pops off the way I think it will, or the way I want it to. Within the first 10 minutes, it was page upon page upon page of purchases. And I was like, thank you, universe, because this is what I thought it would be. Thank you, universe, because now I have something tangible to present to Vivi, like, okay, this is something. So David was busy doing this stuff, and when he came back, I was like, David, let me show you something. So I started scrolling, the MacBook, and it was like scroll. He was like, yeah, that's
all
our inventory.
sales.
Yes.
Oh,
he thought it was our inventory. I'm like, nah, player. Every one of these is a sale.
Shit.
Every one of these is a sale. This was his reaction. Dan, come here. Dan, come here, Dan. Dan was over there doing something. He was like, this is all sales. I'm like, yo, Dave. He ran over to the booth behind us. He pulled Ron English from the booth over there to come show him what the possibilities of whatnot could be like. He was like, this is all sales. This is all sales. And I'm on the side like, So
I told you it was going to work.
Yes. So that was the first like, oh crap moment. The second oh crap moment, because remember, that was just the store opening, right? The second holy crap moment was when me and Janie ran our first auction, and we had people like fighting, like overbidding each other. And we're like, oh crap, we're like, oh snap. It was like watching a prize fight, and you just see like your homies like bidding on something that they really want. And that's the thing. It's stuff that they really want, and they're willing to like pay for it because they're fans of whatever it is that it is. So that was another moment where we just like, man, this has potential. And now David and I are having meetings on like expanding this so much. It's even become like a customer acquisition funnel, because people first of all, shout out to the community for all the support to begin with. Like, community, thank you guys so much for even if you don't buy anything, a lot of people go in there just to hang out, and that absolutely means the world to me and Janie, because they could be doing anything else, right? You don't have to be chilling here on the whatnot with us, but they're here showing up for us. Guys, anybody who's ever been on the channel, thank you. But what happens then is that people start coming in. Oh, there's 80 people here. What's going on here? They see us. They see the Vivi background. They're like, what is Vivi? Okay. So that's a whole other thing separate from just selling the merch that we're selling. Do
you have someone moderating the chat at the same time also, or like it's just kind of going crazy?
We bought it because it's two of us. One of us will handle, one of us is usually doing something while the other one is communicating with the people. We switch around. It's fluid,
Yeah.
But now we found out that we can hook up our OBS to the whatnot. So now what we're doing is when somebody says, where's Vivi? What's Vivi? F2, we push the what's Vivi button, and we're having a whole montage play of what Vivi is and how you can join and sign up and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
So it's kind of like evolving into something bigger than when it initially was, but it's lending itself to a lot of ideas coming to fruition, and it's unbelievable so far, and we're just,
I
we're
love
so
this, bro.
excited. Yeah.
Bro, I love this. Magic, this is so fucking cool. This is
Well,
so
and they've
cool.
only had a handful of shows, but they are staying like so agile and like coming up with different things to do like every single show. Like the commercials, this last one, or I'm calling them commercials, but information about Vivi that was new this last show that they did.
Mhm.
And then they got everybody like almost like this addiction with opening up these blind boxes. It became very fun. And that was something that happened very organically because it was happening at the booth in New York. And so then Max is like, this would be awesome to do like during one of our shows where we're not at a live event. We're just in our home doing the show. Like, hey, do you want us to rip this open or not? And then everybody in the audience that's watching, we're all reading out, we're like, gold, 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 like, and
Mhm.
it's, I just think
It's
that's
an
super fun.
experience.
It's a whole
Mhm.
experience.
It's bro, people, I'm convinced that like you combine, because like this is what fascinated me about Vivi in the beginning, because coming from a finance background, I was like, NFTs on the blockchain, I'm like, combined with like nostalgia, collectibles from like your childhood, like you combine those things, that's what was fascinating to me. You now add this element of like this experiential thing, and it's like, how like somebody really wants something. Now it's not like here's the price. Now there's like bidding wars for certain things, and it's like it's impulse. And it's like is it as fast paced as I saw these other cards selling, Max? Like, is it like swipe, swipe, swipe? And it's like the second it sells, instantly charging your card onto the next thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So we try to cater to the people that do buy and make it a little bit more personable, because really we want it to be, we don't want it to be just like a meat factory, like a conveyor belt, we want it to be,
Yeah.
we want it to like if you bought something from our channel, like we're super grateful. We want to thank you. We want to give you your shine. If you hit a silver, we want to go crazy for you, and so does everybody else. So like Magic was saying, we do live rips on the show. If people, because some people prefer it sealed, and we'll send it to you sealed if that's what you want. But some people like to open it with the fam, like at the convention. So they have us open it. Some people have gotten silvers, which is like 1 to 500, and we just go absolutely crazy because you got something crazy. And you get to flex it, because like, casual got this, because casual is one of the silver, it's an experience, like you said, and that's what we want to make it.
Wild. Like,
Mhm.
and just so we can kind of maybe like relate this to kind of what's going on, like the digital market right now excuse me, the collectibles market right now is as on fire as I've ever experienced ever. And look, I'm like, obviously it's known, I'm not the biggest collector. I barely collected a few comic books when I was a kid, but watching this on Friday. So just to give you a little bit of background, I'm sitting there after dinner with my cousin and my brother-in-law, and he runs a Whatnot store. And obviously this was all ringing in the back of my head where I'm thinking like, oh, like Magic told me like Max is running this. I forgot, like, yeah, tell me how it is. And he just goes, you have to see it and experience it. And he pulls it up, and there's a Michael Jordan rookie card. There's a Tom Brady rookie card, the LeBron jersey. And Max, 90 seconds, right? 5,000, 8,000, 12,000, 15,000,
Yeah.
18,000 sold. The second that sells, card is charged. On to the next thing. All you see is the guy's hands. There's somebody in the background being like, bang, yeah, that. And I'm like, what is going on right now? Like,
Yeah, bro.
In the madness, my cousin's like, should we bid? And he swipes the thing for like a Michael Jordan card for like $6,000. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know. This is like the dopamine hit.
Yes.
I'm like, bro, but people outbid him, thank God. But there is so much to this, right? That tells me if this is popping off now, it's only a matter of time that people are not going to just accept the delivery of a physical card. Like this whole digital aspect is going to essentially come to fruition, where the physical is just going to be kept somewhere, right? Just the way it is now on things like Courtyard, and people are just going to buy and sell the NFT, right, for resale. I'm convinced that that's the case in terms of like where this whole industry is going. There's definitely something to be said about owning the physical card, but I think people just have that card kind of sit in their house. But just watching this, Max, was such my eyes they were open, bro. So number one, kudos to you for seeing the opportunity, right? And being like, yo, I think this could be something, you know what I mean? And shout out to the VV team, honestly, for actually seeing the vision and being like, you know what, like, let's see it. That had to be an amazing feeling when you were like, check this out. You were scrolling through shit and he was like, oh, inventory. And you were like, nah, motherfucker. That's sales right there from one show. So yeah.
That's
kudos,
like on one
bro.
of the, like on the Mount Rushmore, one of my VV moments like of all time. Because the way he reacted, the way I was able to like flex that, like I thought about that
That's
too.
the
Like I'm gonna
payoff.
scroll. Yeah. Hell yeah. It was cool.
Bro, that would make, bro, that's like that's feel good moment where like when you were saying it, I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, I would look like that feeling is something that like, you know, we hopefully somebody you felt at some point where you're like, yo, this worked out. Like you had an idea, you brought it to fruition, and now you got essentially like reinforcement that like, yo, this is the thing. And now you're getting the confirmation from like the guy you need the confirmation from that's like, yo, this is it. You know what I mean?
Bro, that 15 minutes, you don't understand how crazy the swing. I went from like pushing go live and like, you know, to like, yes, you know, like it was what I thought it was, you know? Yeah.
That's wild. That is so crazy. And you know what's nuts is like, and maybe just to tie it to here, like I know I titled the show like government shutdown, whatever, and things are crazy out here, right? Like thankfully the government is putting in some stuff to kind of reopen, but the collectibles market, the card market, the comic book market, this really stands on its. I feel like it's almost the opposite of where the economy is. It's almost like a flight to safety where people are like, I'm going to invest like money into these collectibles because over time, like you're seeing this grow. My cousins who are avid card collectors are like, these numbers don't make sense to us. It really, really doesn't. So, Max, I'm kind of curious from your perspective, when you see these things selling, of course, it's affirmation like, yo, this was the right business decision. But like the stuff that's actually selling and what it's selling for, is it normal prices compared to like where things are, where things were, like when you're looking at this stuff? Is it just totally brand new? What's the assessment of the actual market, like just on the collectible side, just out of curiosity?
So it's like a sample size for us because we're selling what you can get at the con at retail price from the con. Like we want it was important to us to kind of keep it there and eat the whatnot costs, but like still there's still enough there, you know. Otherwise they wouldn't have been sold. We'd rather eat that whatnot percentage and have a sale than zero sales, you know. But what I am seeing that's kind of like an anomaly is, like you were saying, the collector aspect. So we'll take that same comic, but we'll have the artist of that cover sign it. And that's where you start the auctions, because that becomes a unique item that you can auction.
That's
you know,
because you had to be there in person to get that signature.
Exactly.
You're paying a little bit of a premium in order to get it on the whatnot.
But we start those auctions at retail. So you pay above retail whatever you want. You know, whatever your budget is to pay above retail, that would be on you, up to you, however high you want to go. So we think that's fair. Now that's where I'm seeing like the prices kind of like, you know, kind of take off a little bit. Like, whoa, you know, we weren't expecting people to bid as much, or like, because that's where you have to factor in the fandom and how closely you are to these artists,
business,
you know.
Max. This is going to be big business, bro.
Yeah. And so that, like where you're saying, where do I see the collectibles market? It's really just like people impulse buying something that they know they could otherwise never get. So what price do you have? What price tag do you put on that? You know?
Yeah. Wild, bro. This is going to be big. Max, you might have stumbled your way into like the greatest idea in a really, really long time. That might be, I'm not kidding, bro. Like I hear this and every single thing you're saying makes sense and lines up with kind of what I've been seeing, what I've seen, what I saw on Friday, like my assessment of like just the general market. Like this could be really, really big. Because like this is the next foray, right? Like I remember being on when we did that 24-hour space with Emoji Magic, right? Where we eventually got David on and he was talking about like, you know, when he went to the con and he was talking about trading cards and blah, blah, blah. And it was like that. And then now you take that here, bro, you can combine. There's so much opportunity here. Max, literally, this is blue ocean for you right now. Like there is so much you can do with this platform,
Yeah.
given the IP now that you hold. Bro, do you like, I don't like you, it probably doesn't fall on deaf ears with you, but like, I think you
No.
realize like, bro,
Yeah.
like,
I've had these in-depth conversations with David, and what I'm so grateful for is that he also has that same vision that I do. So we're kind of like working in conjunction. He sees it. He sees it, and that means the world to me, because that means like, okay, we can make something work here. We can make something happen, and that's where we're at with it, man. What you're seeing, we're seeing too. We've kind of like, scripted all kinds of things that could possibly work with this. So yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
Max, does this mean that your AI project, your AI influencer, has now taken a back seat? Oh,
She did. She did, bro.
What was her name again?
Eileen. Yo, I was at the Disney store with Magic the other day when we went to Disney, and I saw a dress and I picked it up. I'm like, Eileen wore this. She did. And then Magic was like, "Who's Eileen?" Oh, Eileen.
Magic. Yeah. Come on. AI girlfriend. Yo. Yeah. Yo, Ronnie's obviously like, yo, I've accumulated 3 long boxes. This was my favorite. I'm now selling comic books from my porch here in Cleveland. I love that.
You got to respect the hustle. I like it.
You got to respect. But if you think that I'm passing this comment, you're crazy. Thank you, AG.
I knew you were going to do that.
Thank you very much. I miss nothing, just so you know. I don't miss it all. I see every single comment. Shout out to everybody that's in here.
It's still a little something about Mary. Yeah, it's still a little bit of that going on.
Bro, it's supposed to be that way. It makes you look. It's this beautiful face. That's how it's supposed to go. Max, that's really, really cool, bro. Seriously, mad kudos to you. Like, props to you and Janie. Obviously, like, this is a whole team effort, it sounds like, and kind of what you're putting together. When does the show air? Can you give us I'm gonna, like, is there a link that you could put in the chat also, maybe to share with everybody, for everybody that's here? I know there's only 400 people, whatever changed, but please feel free.
This Sunday, we're going live from DesignerCon with DesignerCon exclusives. Yeah, DesignerCon exclusive stuff you can only get from there, and we might even make it like a 30 minutes after if you want to just hang out. We'll just be live looking at the booths and stuff. So like we'll make it a hangout after after the show. So
how long is the show?
Usually they're anywhere from 90 minutes to 2 hours. We try to keep it at an hour, but it never goes to an hour. Like it's always longer. Yeah, it's about 90 minutes to 2 hours, just around there.
Is it exhausting? Like, is when you're done, bro? Because I'm like, when I'm listening to those guys on Friday, and it's like, you gotta be right. You gotta be on like the whole time.
If I were alone, I don't know how I would be able to do it, to be honest. But like I said, I'm so grateful that Janie's kind of joined the journey with me, and she's just as invested, like emotionally, as I am into this. So we're able to sustain each other on the show during the shows, because we're together, kind of tag teaming it. So yeah, it is exhausting though. It is, but in a good way.
I love this, bro.
Going back to your title, it kind of reminds me of COVID era, and a lot of collectible markets were kind of going nuts. That's when NFTs started going nuts, is because people were at home and they had nothing to do but scour the internet looking for the next big thing, or getting back into collectibles, doing something to like bring them some sort of sense of relief and joy and taper the boredom. And now, like, kind of, it's not COVID obviously, but we've got kind of weird times going on, and it feels like we're kind of clinging on to this things that make us happy during times that aren't so great. And I thought it was really interesting. I wanted to ask you a question, because I saw, the chatter about, what's the word for what Trump is going to do? Stimulus. Yeah. And it's like $200 or something. And everyone's going, it's 2,000. And everyone's saying like, crypto's going to go bonkers. And I'm like, why do we automatically think that though? Like, I'm curious.
So we're saying that because we want to speak that into existence. Number one, and we're smoking the hopium, that's for sure. Number two is the last time, but like you said it perfectly, right? Like the last time when we were all at home sitting stationary in our houses, that we got stimmy money, like 2021, and look what happened, right? Like
Right.
2021 was like the best time of everybody's life in crypto, right? And if you were smart enough, like the ones that came in 2021, like yours truly, that maybe was their first time in crypto. This is our second go around, right? I didn't get to keep most of that money. If anything, I probably gave it all back and then some. So now it's like we see this second coming, and it's like stimulus checks, right? Given where everything's are at, we're looking at the Federal Reserve. They're getting rate cuts. They're saying that there might be more rate cuts coming. So, there needs to be relief out here, like in society, right? Like houses need to be cheaper. The rates for like borrowing money need to be cheaper, right? People need to be like they need to afford to live. We're printing money a little bit crazier now with this bill, but that also allows this tariff money to now come in and give people $2,000. And what happened last time? People were like, I wonder what Dogecoin is. Let me put some stimmy money into Dogecoin. And next thing you know, you got Dogecoin at $70 billion with Elon Musk on freaking Saturday Night Live. So that's kind of where our heads always go. We always want to try and repeat the past, but it's also smart to just kind of keep yourself a little bit grounded in terms of it's not going to be 2021 again. I do think that there is still room to kind of push, like for Bitcoin. We saw a big drawdown, obviously, like on Bitcoin over the last few weeks from 124,000 of the high down to like 98 or so over the last like probably week or so. We're hovering now. Government's back open. So sentiment's starting to become a little more positive. We're good with China. So I think things are now starting to maybe get a little bit back on track. But this is the thing with crypto, Magic and Max. Like, you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring out here. You really, really don't. So when I hear Max telling me stories like this is what I genuinely hope people will take from all of this, right? Like, this is what I hope. Like, this is an idea where it's like, what the current market is for X, right? Collectibles, right? You see an opportunity, you seize that opportunity, and now it's like the world is literally your oyster. Like, I wasn't kidding when I was like, Max, you have full blue ocean now. I think that's the way that's the goal of what I wanted to do with this show, if I'm being perfectly honest, is like inspire people to take control of their own lives and their own money and their sovereignty and say, hey, whether that's through Bitcoin, crypto, or any other means, I don't care. But like to see people empower themselves, right, and give themselves opportunity. Because Max, if we didn't have the blockchain, let's be serious, you wouldn't be here in VV, VV wouldn't exist, and you wouldn't have this opportunity if we're really looking all from jump in day one, right? If this technology doesn't exist, these opportunities don't present themselves. Now, he might not be doing something directly on chain, but at the end of the day, that's what like this kind of flow has allowed, like the opportunity it's allowed like to kind of present itself. And that's what I love. I love hearing stories like this. I genuinely do. But yeah, if you're getting that $2,000 stimmy money, don't be stupid. Be smart. You know what I mean? Be smart. Don't be buying Dogecoins or dog coins. Although people did make a lot of money on Dogecoin. Let's be serious. Fuck. But yeah, good question, Magic. It's like I'll say this last thing. I took Bubba to the vet on Saturday in terms of like the state of where things are. As I'm making the turn, right? I'm driving down the street and all of a sudden I see, I'm not even kidding you, maybe a quarter mile long, a line of people with just like their baskets. And I'm just like, the fuck is this? They're online waiting to get to the church, like a church, like which is like a food bank has been set up. So like government shutdown, people can't get the benefits that they need, SNAP or otherwise. And they were lining up, and these food banks probably like, they're just working off donations at the end of the day, right? Like it's, so I saw this line, and for me, you know how something doesn't hit you until it affects you in your daily life the majority of the time. When I saw that, I was like, holy cow. Like I came home and I was like, yo, let's pack up some stuff, like cans, this, that, like, let's go like at least like drop some stuff off. And we did, but like, that's a little part, but people are hurting out here right now, man. People are genuinely hurting out here, and it's real. Crypto might be great and things are amazing, but that's the point of like what we're doing here on this show is when we try and educate you about take control of like your financial future. Bitcoin is the answer to a lot of this stuff, right? Like it genuinely is, right? Like, yes, there's volatility, but if you are in this for the long term, like Bitcoin was designed specifically for this, these fluctuations in crazy markets and interest rates and all this wild stuff. If you hold Bitcoin over time, like statistically speaking, you are going to do very, very well just for the way that Bitcoin is set up. So I hope people really take that from this show, because we've been trying to like knock it into people's heads for 38 weeks now. So yeah. Yeah, a lot. Max, What else is cooking, bro? Like, I feel like not that there needs to be more, but like there is. I mean, yeah. So let me maybe just tell you a little bit about this experience that I had Friday when I was watching this, Max. Well, here's what was going through my head. Number one, where is this fucking money coming from? Like people are buying, and I saw the same person buy like a $15,000 card, a $20,000 card, a $30,000 card, and I'm like, this is wild. Is there, as you scale, right? Like, do you see maybe the digital component kind of playing into this in some way? I know it's obviously physical right now. Does it have to be physical and whatnot? And do you see there being a digital component at some point in the future, Mogul Max?
It it does have to be physical,
Yeah.
at least on this platform.
Yeah.
We've checked other ones. But what we're doing is we're supplementing that with like everybody who purchases 75 or above gets a redemption card, you know, and then you get it's kind of like
Oh,
we're giving away whatever redemptions you can get at the
yeah.
at the conventions, you know, stuff like that as a free giveaway. So like we're not selling it or doing anything like that.
Could you
Um,
sell those if you wanted to, redemption cards? Because it's a physical
I don't
piece,
think.
or
Uh, it's kind of like a gray area because we would
yeah.
be selling the card, you know, not a redemption. So I think I need to get clarification on that. But yeah, I'm not sure yet.
It's worth
But
looking
yeah,
into. I mean, think about it. You could have in the future whatnot exclusives that the only way you ever have a chance of getting that collectible is by purchasing it directly on whatnot, the redemption
we're
card.
on it. We're on it.
We thought of
Whatnot,
it.
whatnot only stuff that you can only get on the whatnot from Vivi. Yeah, we're on that. But back to your thing where you're talking about like where is this money coming from? On a small scale, we kind of had some stuff like that to happen to where like we'll rip a guy's pack open and it's like the common of whatever it is we're set like the common variant. And
Yeah.
and like for example, the Agoro, we ripped like a common, that's $100 Agoro card right there. Feels like I don't want that one. Just give it to the next person that buys. So like the next person that makes a purchase, he'll get a $100 Agoro card and whatever he gets, you know, like stuff like that is happening. So we're seeing like karma just kind of like manifest itself. And for
Wow.
example, that person ended up winning our buyer giveaway. It's just like it was really cool to witness. But stuff like that is happening now to where people we're saying like, where's this money coming from? Like people are just giving away $100 like Agoro card. That's
Yo.
wild. But okay, you know, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I was asking. It's like, what about an RWA option and whatnot? I think that's going to be a pivot, right? Like, and I saw like just like I'm a junkie for like these valuations and where these companies are. I saw like whatnot just raised 300 million at a
Mm-hmm.
$5 billion valuation, bro. Like that's real, that's serious money. And I think that that's, if I'm being honest, what I saw, and if that's happening on hundreds and hundreds or thousands of channels at the same time, whatnot is as a money printing factory right now. Literally a money printing factory. And I think that there is going to be like a real world asset component on whatnot, because somebody's going to tell them, yo, if the financial world is moving to tokenize absolutely everything, and stocks, bonds, and every other financial instrument you can imagine is being tokenized and trading will be 24/7, guess what? Whatnot trading is already 24/7, right? So add the tokenization component to it. I really, really do see this. Hanano, I'm with you. Our thinking is 100% the same. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, it's bro. This is where my brain just starts going pew 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 pew. You know, like this is
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like what's coming tomorrow. Yeah, Max, what's the link, bro? I need a link. I want to share it out to people. Like where I just updated my whatnot. I have not opened whatnot in forever. I had to re-download whatnot. But what's the page name, the link, or whatever? Like, how do we get it?
It's so to make it easy, it's VV_official, the exact same way it shows up on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
V_official. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, got it. You already have 891 followers on whatnot. That's fire, bro.
Yeah, bro. And that's like
In a
less
month?
than a month in. Yeah, just about a month in. Yeah. We got like, and as the shows continue, like that number gets like exponential because like this last show we had a ton roll in. Like I'm talking about like the scrolling thing. We had a ton like that rolling in. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of like snowballing.
I love that, dude. And I forgot, as I'm looking at this now, right? I forgot. So my cousin was telling me that my nephew he's 11 years old, and he's selling all my brother-in-law's older cards also. So he's like, yeah, like you can tip at the same time as well, right? Like on the show. So people can tip you as the host. Like, is that how it works?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Bro, that's wild. And oh my God. Bro, this is
it's like
machine.
that buy me a coffee. You know how there's like buy me a coffee thing, but in this case
Yeah.
it's like live. You know, so that's pretty cool. That's a cool aspect too.
Yeah, this is so cool, bro. This is so cool.
Yeah,
And,
man.
bro, 800, almost 1,000 followers in less than a month. If that's not product market fit, bro, I genuinely don't know what the fuck is. Like, seriously, the fact that you thought about it, you pitched it. Really, really, really cool. I like how they're showing like the VV, like the amazing fantasy stuff, like at the top.
Yeah.
Shows.
The little banner. Yeah.
Wait, I can't see old shows.
I don't.
Oh, because everything's live. Is it recorded? Can I go back and watch old shows?
So no, but you can watch clips. And I'm working on like a montage. You can see like certain clips.
Oh,
and
okay.
we're working on like curating those and putting them on the like there was a dude that opened up a gold on stream at the con. That was probably like the biggest moment of the whatnot so far, because he ordered 35 of them. Each one's $100, mind you. So right, Magic
This
and
man
Magic was
dropped a bag.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
And he was live on stream. We were like at number what? We got there at number maybe 24, 25. So he opened up 10 more on stream. Every time he would get one, not a gold. All right, give me another one. All right, give me another one. To where he finally got his gold.
He was even it was almost like watching sometimes the VV market, right? He was buying them and then he was automatically flipping them for a loss to like people standing around him, like, oh yeah, give me $80 and you can have this one. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Like I didn't understand it, but I guess it's just
Yeah,
he was supplementing the loss, you know. There
was no way he was going to go until he got that gold.
Yeah, he's hedging, Max. Well, like what he's doing, he's hedging, right? He's like $100. Somebody will buy it for $80. You know what I mean? Like there we go, done. Like you're good. Like at that point, it's like here's $80. I just take $20. I can eat $20 in order to just kind of keep going. Like that's the mind. Like this is a people like philosophy game. You know what I mean? Like that's what 1 of 50. I didn't know that.
He kept going until So and the comments were going crazy. Everybody was cheering for him, like we need a gold. You know, it was like it was a moment. It was a moment. It was so amazing. Yeah, he finally got the gold. Everybody in the con was going crazy. Everybody on the comments were going crazy. It was epic.
It was so wild, bro.
Yeah,
that's so sick. So. Number one, we're gonna need a blooper reel. The same way that you do the blooper reels for all your trips, I'm gonna need a whatnot blooper reel. That's for sure.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's wild. Hold on. I'm literally copying the the link here, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. So for those of you that don't follow, go follow this on whatnot. This is Max's and the VV channel. So yeah, link is now in the chat. The guys, do me a favor, go support that 100%. I'm excited to see like the next show. Like I'm into this now, bro. Like I'm really like I'm looking forward to it because I want to see kind of like how this goes. Max, give me like has there been like I don't want to say epic fail, but like has there been this is all feel good stuff, but building a business isn't always this easy, and it's not always fucking sunshine and roses.
Call it learning moments.
So let's like what would have been maybe some of the learning moments for you out here, so that we can maybe give people some good nuggets.
Well, okay. I thought you meant like a learning moment as far as like for somebody
something that fucked up along the way where you were like, shit.
We had a major fuck up, and I know Magic knows exactly what I'm talking about. So remember, how much are the Agoro cards? $109, right? So we had 1 through 20, and for some reason number 7 was like erroring out, like it was glitching out and people couldn't buy it. So we deleted the number 7 card.
Oh yeah.
And we were gonna put it back up. So this was our first time, like, because we list everything ahead of time. We have everything in order, so we don't have to worry about it. This one was on the fly, so we had to re-put it back up live. So we're putting it live, whatever. Okay, a GoRo card, whatever. All right, go ahead and buy it. We put it for $1. We put it for $1, and they snatched it up like that. Like they snatched it up fast. So so we were like, they put in the comments, it sold for $1, and we were like, nah, it sold for 109. We went back. Holy crap! It sold for $1, you know, and we were just gonna charge it to the game, you know, like, oh well, we messed up. We'll eat we'll eat it because it was our fault. Luckily, that person was super open to kind of sending it back or like canceling the transaction. And we were able to do it. Shout out to that person too, by the way, for being like, they could have been like, nah, I bought it for $1, I want it, you know. But they were very nice about it, and very forgiving. So back to karma, full circle. So as we were posting them, people were buying them immediately. It's almost like VV drops. Like people were buying them immediately, like back in the day. We're 4 minutes. 4 minutes, y'all. Anyway,
chill out, bro. I'm not looking at that, bro.
Anyway, so you kind of have to be lucky to like be able to get one on that show. That person was able to actually get one. So it was like karma came full circle because they clicked on one they were able to get, and they were able to buy their card, and so it was fine. But yeah.
Wow.
So we accidentally sold one for $1, but we made it right.
It ended up working itself out. That's cool. It's not every day you get that. I'll tell you this much. I mean, listen, I remember when I bought a Fantastic Four Secret Rare for $120 that somebody fucked up when it was a $12,000, $13,000 floor. I was like, what should I do, guys? I tried to figure out who the buyer was. Turns out it was a bot. It was somebody that was botting this and this. And I was like, thank you. Sold. That was the best 10 grand I ever made in my damn life. Thank you, VV.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
That's some karma right there, too, for the bots.
That's a fact. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was trying. I was like, yo, I'm not going to keep that. I don't want that bad karma, right? But yeah, it is what it is. Good shit, Max. Really, really cool. Like, I love hearing kind of this whole story. I'm excited to kind of see the continuation and like where it goes. What do you ultimately see like happening like in the next like month to like, is Christmas going to be crazy? Obviously Designer Con's going to probably be wild. Is it only going to be at like physical shows, or like how is this working?
Nah, we're kind of having future conversations now to where I'm going to get products shipped over here to me. They gave me the VV backdrop. I have all the, you know, the workings of an actual professional like lighting system and camera setup and everything. So like I'm ready to go. It's only a matter now it's in their court. Now they're trying to like stock me up, you know, because I'm showing them like this is working, you know. So it's on y'all, and they're very receptive. Like, yeah, we're working on it. We're gonna get you this, and this, and by the time Christmas hits, you're gonna have this, and this, and by the time next year, you're gonna have this, and this, and like we're just talking about future shows and future cities. Y'all be on the lookout for the upcoming schedule for next year.
Let's go.
It's gonna be the bomb. Yeah, we're gonna have stuff all over the world, y'all.
I love that, bro. I love that, man. And you're still doing the traveling as like to all the different places, or is this like taking up like this is top priority now and it's like home for now? But like
no, so I'm still doing the. So it's kind of like it works under the same like my presence in the company is kind of like streamlined now because I'm the whatnot guy. I'm also the content guy. So like at these cons and events, I do the content as well as run, you know, the whatnot. So it's like a seamless kind of, you know, so it works. It works. So like anywhere VV goes for the most part, as long as they'll have me, I'm going to keep doing the content as well. And, you know, doing all that good stuff too.
Yo, VV, you better be paying this person and this, you better be paying these two people really, really well and understand what you have. Okay. The culture in this company is absolutely everything. And these two right here are the ones helping foster that shit, along with a bunch of others. But
y'all know what time it is. It's the 57 alarm. For those of you who don't know, the 57 alarm lives in lore. It's one of the things that kept me coming back to the Crypto Magic Hour, aside from magic, of course. But this is the 57 alarm. It's an urban legend.
I'm like, I was in mid speech. I'm like, this is great. I was feeling myself right there. I'm like, you better be paying these motherfuckers.
Let's go.
There it is.
I live for this.
Bro, was that from like one? That was from like way, but that was from one of our almost our, I think our first or second episode, right? Magic. Like,
It was
we had
from the
Max
first
on-
episode.
It was from the
'cause
first
I was
episode,
like,
right?
why is your 57 going off? Yeah.
The alarm
No,
goes
but
off, and you're like, oh
I
shoot, my
didn't-
alarm. And then the next week, I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't ask you until like week number 3. I'm like, bro, this is like a weekly thing. Why is it at 57?
Bro, do you know how many alarms are
Most
in my
random
iPhone,
time.
bro? Yeah, because it was like, I think if I remember correctly, there was like a 1 p.m. NFT mint that I wanted to be a part of. So I'm like,
you wanted
let me give myself 3 minutes, so in case we're still on air or whatever, so that I can mint it. But bro, I have so many repeat alarms. Like my phone, like that list that you were showing, David, that's my alarms. Like you just
Damn.
scroll, bro, it's bad. It's so bad. It's crazy.
That's Janie. I only need one alarm. That's all I need
Yeah.
to wake up. Janie needs like 4 or 5 of them.
Right on time. Hey, listen, it is what it is. 57 alarm.
You know
Yeah,
what's bad
57
is
was
I'll have
more.
an alarm. I'll have an alarm like that. That's like 5 or 3 minutes before something I want to do, and I will
Is it
turn it off
57?
and get completely distracted, and the alarm was for nothing.
This is
I do
if
that
you
all
set,
the time.
If you set the alarm too early, it's useless. So you have to know yourself and know that, like, is this 3-minute buffer going to be enough, or will I get sidetracked in those 180 seconds? And typically, I wouldn't trust myself with 57. So that was kind of crazy. Normally, it's 59 or like on the hour where it's like, just go do this right this second now. Because if not, I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed.
Alarm Psychology live on Crypto Magic Hour, episode 38.
There you go. See, thank you. There you go.
You've been blessed.
57 alarm has lore. That's my favorite. Like the lore behind the 57 alarm. Amazing. And Max, every time you look off screen, I'm just like, can we just get Janie to come on screen and say what's up? Just tell her to come on. I like when you do the off-screen gaze where it's just like, am I missing something here? Janie, come say hi to us.
So I'm looking at my dog.
Oh.
Yeah, Janie's out doing her eyebrows.
Oh.
Getting pretty fat for Vegas. Yeah.
I like it. Oh, so Magic, tell me about Vegas. What's the deal with Decon? Like, what's going on? What's the slate? Like, what's cooking?
I heard that party was going to be fire.
DesignerCon is Friday through Sunday in Las Vegas, and we have a VD official party Friday night, followed by a party that Kid Arcade is throwing on Saturday night.
Nice.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's like drop after drop after drop. There's gonna be some cool merch, some new things that weren't at the last event, some giveaways, all kinds of good stuff.
Love that. I love that. Max, I also just remembered one thing really quickly also that I needed to thank you for, because what you weren't on, I think, when we initially had this idea, and I was like, yo, we got to get Max on. What spurred this whole thing was like, when you came on the last time and you were talking to me and you schooled me on this whole like affiliate thing, right? I was like, yo, this is like, if Max is getting paid to put a link at the end of a YouTube, I'm like, there's something here, or it's people are tuning in to watch Max watch a basketball game. There's something here, right? Like, so I really took that, like, I listen when smart people talk, I listen. So I literally took that and I went to GenSpark and I'm like, yo, I want to preach your gospel, right? Like, make me an affiliate, right? Like, let me put my link out there and like, let's cook. You know what I mean? Like, give me some free credits. Let me showcase this tool because I use it every fucking day. Fast forward, long story short, this Friday, I got asked to demo with GenSpark at one of the biggest AI conferences here in New York City as like the GenSpark like feature guest. So this Friday, I'm going to be demoing the entire like about how I use GenSpark. And that all started with an email that said, hey, Dave, you're our top affiliate on the East Coast and our biggest power user on the East Coast. And we want to essentially we want you to come and obviously do a full demo and feature you and feature GenSpark alongside the CTO. And like the conference itself, just so Max and you and everybody else understands, like, this is not some rinky dink AI conference. It's Andrew Nye, and Andrew Nye is essentially the guy who started Google AI. Like, this is the guy that started Google Deep Brain. So Max, from me to you, genuinely thank you, bro, because like that was the thing that clicked. I remember exactly where I was when I was listening to you when we were talking about it. And you were just like, yeah, affiliate. I was sitting in my sister's house in Jersey over the summertime. And you were like, this affiliate thing is a thing. And I'm just like, yo, and I looked at Nate and I'm like, Nate, we got to figure this out. And I literally have just been, I was in the lab just cooking, trying to figure out how to pitch it to JanSpark. And here we are, bro. And that could open up a million other opportunities for me come Friday, which is why I don't know if I'm going to make DesignerCon, which I'm genuinely pissed off about. But this opportunity I can't miss. So for me to you, Max, I just wanted to say thank you, bro, for you inspired me. And I hope like that people here really understand like what like the gospel that you're preaching out here of like seizing opportunities and really like get shit done for yourself. So thank you, bro.
Hey man, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, bro. And make that shit happen. And hopefully here's to many, many, many more opportunities for you, man. I love that.
Let's go, bro.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
So, thank you, my bro. Thank you. Yeah, man. What you're achieving is nothing short of fucking absolutely incredible, man. It's really, really cool stuff. I love to see this shit, man. I love to see the people that like we've been riding with forever just win and just like keep growing and really doing all this stuff. And it's just absolutely incredible. Magic, you too, and everything you got cooking. Like you literally busted your ass your way into like this job. And now like you're kicking ass. So this is like feel good Monday, right? Like Mondays are Mondays. Fuck Manic Mondays. Like this is feel good Monday out here, right? So like I hope that Magic Hour
motivational Monday.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Mogul Max Monday.
Mogul Max Triple M. Mogul Max Monday Triple M. I'll take it. You
know what's beautiful though is like that my friends are just as like pounding the pavement as much as I am. Like I love to be in those type of circles, you know. I don't want to have friends that are like, what are you doing that for? Or what are you wasting your time? Like all of us, including like I've seen Emoji do big things. I'm seeing Millie do big things. On my way Flex, everybody that I hang out with has that mentality to like keep grinding and keep ascending. And I'm so just immensely grateful and blessed to know you guys and to be in y'all's presence, to be at the same table with y'all. I love this. And I just want everybody to be blessed around me because that's what I want for y'all and for us. It's amazing. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. And shout out to Millie too. Millie came through huge in the clutch for me last week. I know everyone was pissed off. I had made him shut down this. I didn't make him, but I asked him and he voluntarily shut down a space to come essentially like hook me up. And I was like, I just need this one little piece. And I think I'm going to close this business. And this is what it means to be like real community. He shut down a whole space, came over, literally like helped me out in the last like 5 minutes of the space that I needed it. And that was enough to lock up literally like a brand new client for me. So Millie, if you're watching, shout out to you, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is community at its finest, baby. Even though Magic is wearing 80s garb with the hoop earrings, like we're not in the 80s, ladies and gentlemen. This is 2025, despite what you're seeing on your screens.
Don't be jealous.
You heard the man.
I guess I'm not going to share the latest message that I got with you then.
What message? From who? Don't do that.
The little thing you had me do.
Come on, Max. I've been begging Magic for Cameo access to Sora.
No, not that.
Oh.
Being your assistant.
Oh, wall chain?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Wait, is it a good one?
Mm-mm.
So then what the hell do I care if it's bad
news? This is Motivational Monday. We can't have bad news.
Yeah, exactly. Don't bring bad news.
That
ain't right. That ain't right. How are they going to tell us that Junie's not qualified if literally the gold badge is sitting in her wallet, in her wall chain thing?
Because you were an active member of the ecosystem.
I wasn't an active member? What does that mean? I got a gold pass. Like I was early. That's the whole point.
Just a badge is not enough. You snoozed it?
Oh hell no! That's a pretender alarm. I don't like. That's a poser.
I swiped up.
How dare you?
You let it run for like a solid minute and then you snoozed it?
That's crazy.
And yes, by the way, we were the ones that got rugged for him to go to your space.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's my boy. Cool. That's my boy. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, bro. That's what it means. You got to weigh some stuff out sometimes. It's like, conversation or we go help my boy. Millie came through, bro. I appreciate the fuck out of you, bro.
Oh no.
You listening to
had
this, man?
to.
You listening to this?
Dave's
Listen,
there.
bro. They're the first ones to cook me with the comments, but God
Hey.
forbid the nice things are being said out here. I'm gonna put it on blast.
Dave out here working with that Live La Vida Loca.
I don't know, hey, Menudo vibes. I'll take it all, Max. Let's go.
Dave's on the Mambo number 5 joint right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You know how much I have to rush to do this hair? That's why I cut it short. 'Cause I can't.
Shows.
Max, yo, chill out. Yo, Max. Fuck you. I was trying to come up with a quick 80s reference and be like, oh, do you have to go to like the sock hop or something? But that's like 60s. I couldn't get an 80s one like really quick. I know. I dropped the ball on that one. But yeah, guys, this was amazing. Max, thank you so much for obviously coming on. This was, you were on time and all, bro. Like you were like, I don't know, I might be late, fashionably late, bro. You came on time. Bro, I very, very much appreciate you, bro. Like anything you want to kind of close out with and let maybe some people know. I'll re-put the link to the whatnot again so that people don't have to scroll up in the comments. But yeah, anything you want to share, bro?
Yeah, if you guys want to go support the whatnot, you don't have to buy anything. Just go hang out. It's a fun time. It's going to be this Sunday live from Las Vegas Designer Con. Hopefully we'll see you guys there. Send us a message in the chat and we'll shout you guys out. And yeah, man, if whoever has already supported the whatnot, thank you guys so much. Love you guys for that. And thank you guys for having me on. I love you guys. And just you guys keep doing y'all's thing. I love Crypto Magic Hour. The coldest theme song in the game, by the way. I will admit, Crypto Magic Hour theme song. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm literally making music to kind of, bro. I'm gonna become a music mogul, bro. You guys, wait, hold on a second before we go. I need
You
to show
didn't
you
make
guys
this
this.
song.
What? No, not that song. No, I will not take Hanano's thunder. Absolutely not. I'm just saying I'm now on my AI music kick. And you guys have to see this before we go so that you can see the kind of shit that I actually do to get business. And it's really not what you might think. And I just want people to know that it's ducks that are singing. And
No.
I know how you just went, I'm going to make people watch it because you know what? I feel like this is inspirational. Okay.
I want to see.
I think, yeah, exactly.
Motivational, perhaps?
Yeah. Inspirational, motivational. Hold on a second.
Time to shine. Yuri and Max build something divine.
Facts.
Tuesday mint, don't hesitate. Quack heads rising, it's fate. Scroll a feed, it's a neon glow. Alon and us climbing on the leaderboard show. Avant is limitless, pave the way. Now the ducks are here to play. Quack heads, quack, quack. We're the army, hear the sound. In full fires where the quacks are found. On-chain dreams, AI in flight. Wall chains glowing through the night. Quack heads, quack, 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 quack. Quack heads, quack, quack, quack. Whoa, quack heads, quack, whoa, quack heads, whoa. PFP legends, make your mark. Salon
You want
sparks,
ducks?
light up the dark. Quack proud, claim loud, never shy. The quack heads rule, we fly sky high. From mindshare raids to token fame. We're
banger.
all in this growth game. Yuri's code, Max's spark built a chain that lit the dark. No glyphs, no stress, we quack with pride. Wall chain power worldwide. Avantis, limitless, you set the tone. Now the ducks are taking the throne. Quack head, quack, quack. Wall chain fam, it's time to ride. From tweets to mints to paradise. A line in a score, the quacks don't hide in 4-5s. Our battle cry, quack house, quack, quack, claim proud. Quack, quack, the quack army
I made it, man.
stands unbowed. Quack heads forever, wing to wing. Wall chain made the whole world sing. Quack, quack heads.
Wow.
Huh?
Bars. That's bars.
That's
Quackheads? is
Quack, that's the
wild.
name of the
That's
NFT collection.
wild.
Yo, as long as I got this is a vibe from emoji, I'm good. That's it. That's the only confirmation. Thank you, emoji. You're forgiven. Thank you. See,
Emoji's working on the remix as we speak. Working on the remix.
But that, my friends, I'm telling you right now, that song, like, yeah, it might have taken me like half a day to make with AI, like Suno and everything else, and putting like stitching it all together. That actually might get me a gig, a very, very well paying, like a good paying gig. So my point is, like, there's so much opportunity out here. Be like Mogul Max. Be like Mogul. Oh my God, Mogul Max and Mogul Magic. You guys are just the M's across the board. This is something.
We out here trying to make some amps too. You know what I mean? Let's go, Magic.
That's what I was just gonna say. You're missing that one. Like, we need the millionaire mogul. You know what I'm saying? It's like to end off your names. But good
hashtag soon. Hell yeah,
bro. Hashtag soon. Did I just do that?
But Dave, before you end the show, did you ever think that screwing up a Labubu order would get you making singing duck videos?
Do you see what I'm saying? Max, the last time it might not have been Whatnot, but it was TikTok Shop. Let me tell you, it stressed me the fuck out. I thought I was buying Labubus. I ended up buying a box of ducks. But no, Magic, I had no idea that my duck journey, that play drums. I had no idea that my duck journey would still continue from that point forward, and that I'd be here making this stuff. So no.
You hit that pivot, bro. I'm proud of you.
That's it, bro. That's it. All right, kids, that was it. Max, appreciate you. Magic, as always, that's Magic Hour for the day, and we will see y'all next week. Hope everybody has a great week, man. Peace.
The crypto magic hour, feel the power, counting coins as we print every hour. VV Magic, Dave's on the scene, crypto